Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel, as is usual. Getting the thumbnail put together here. Okay, where are you? There it is. Laptops being slow because it's stupid. Do. Come the fuck on. Sometimes these things they're just retarded. It's like, wait, I have to load up every single possible fucking thing in this album before I can even come close to addressing what you're asking me to do. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to do that. You don't have to load everything in the album. You don't have to do that. You just do it because you're fucking stupid. Mm, Alrighty. No fucking way. God fucking damn it. Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. Hold on. This just taking me a second here. This will give everybody time to join in while while I deal with this pain in the ass fucking laptop. As I've said before, I do all my editing on my older laptop, and it's sometimes it's very annoying. My new one is fan fucking tastic. It's so fast. My old one is just like it just fucking stumbles around, and it's like, I don't know. God, that seems like a lot of work. Alrighty, righty. Getting it up here. Do. Almost there. Then I get all these stupid pop-ups when I open up YouTube. I don't need you to pop up the shit that you're telling me is up there on that little bell. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why does this stuff need to pop up in my corner when it indicates that it's up there and on the bell? And I could just go click the bell. What's I don't oh, pop-ups are annoying no matter where the fuck you are or for what purpose they have them. Pop-ups are fucking annoying. All right, thumbnail, saving it. Come over to the phone. And we will Activate it for chat. Do. Alrighty. I believe we is good to go. And of course, as you all know, this is Sunday, so it's a shorter stream than usual. Did I do anything? I did log on and get the latest crime and punishment added, so I just need one more for it to get all its unique abilities enhanced. What do we got today? Is it you? I guess it's you. Not totally important. Don't massively need those. I think I've got a pretty good collection of them, but at any rate, we'll take them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a shitload of those. I know we've got some research. I think it's just a crystallization catalyst, though. So, I got some unfortunate news yesterday, if you remember. One of the things that made my Friday so busy was the air conditioner guy was supposed to be coming by to check on my air conditioning, and he did so.
If it's new research.
And if you recall, I said that the guy said it would be $1,200 to fix, well, actually to replace the broken parts. There was a leak in it, Freon leak. So we called somebody else that thinks that they can fix it, that they could fix it, repair it as opposed to replace it. Well, turns out he showed up and said there were actually 2 leaks. That the other people either didn't find one or missed it intentionally so that they could have to come back out again. I don't know. You draw your own conclusions on that one. Honest mistake or intentional scam. Don't know. But so, the other guy came out yesterday, and it's going to be $1,000 to repair. So, it's at least $200 cheaper, I guess. I can say that. But still, a tad more. A tad more, that's an understatement. A tad more than I had intended to spend. But, it is what it is, I guess. Bit of a pain in the ass. What do we got here? Defeat enemies, any skill, acquire reactors, 400,000 on a single attack, elite monsters, battlefield resource, all this shit should be fairly fucking easy to do. So, how shall we start? Let's, Alright, we're gonna switch. We'll switch. So I'm still enjoying the outfits, so we're gonna continue using them. We'll probably get back in the rotation of all the other girls tomorrow. It's just I'm really enjoying the new outfits, so might as well splurge a little. Oh, I did some more stuff to her gun. That is true. To Luna's gun. So That's cool. Let's do her. No. No. Oh, it's only 2 choices. Well, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. And let's see if what I did to her gun. Because I added cores. I didn't realize that I hadn't added a core to her gun yet. So I was able to put the last 2 modules in and even get them just about completed. You know, leveling them up, upgrading them, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. So I think it went up pretty high in damage. But we'll see if that has any effect on her skill.
Let's go.
It'll be hard to tell with the... Oh, good morning, sir. What gun does she have? I gave her the final masterpiece. But it'll be hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it's doing more damage. But it'll be harder to tell with the peon, these lower level characters. It'll be easier with a boss, I think. What the fuck was that? What? Get off me. Feels like it's doing more. I increased the critical hit rate and the critical damage rate on it. Like I said, I've just about filled them out. And it got it up to, I think, 660,000 DPS. And there's still a couple more modules to complete. So I think when it's done, it's going to be a decent gun. Fuck you. Where are you, asshole? Swear to God. Just chilling back there. Oh, do they know it? Cert says crits don't actually transfer from her weapon to skill. Huh. I'll have to check on something else then. Maybe firearm attack, I guess. Yes, firearm attack, element damage, weak point, and fire rate. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, hell. Motherfucker. What a suck-ass time to freeze me. All right. There's one down. Restart. Restart. Maybe. Oh. $1,000 fucking. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass.
Let's go.
Now, why will those blasts, why will they destroy the boxes, but not the explosive? I need to do this real quick. I need to do this real quick. Ah! Harpooned the dude in front of me. Why you guys are laughing so much? I'm just having a big old time. I'm literally just wasting hundreds of you at a time. You guys laughing like you got this in the bag or some shit. Oh, what's she gonna do? I know she just killed 100 of my squad mates, but really, what's she gonna do? Good job, Luna. Now, get rid of this shit. Switch to delay. Luck last. That's a pretty cool name. Alright. What did we do on the battle pass? Let's see where we're at. Oh damn, okay. Almost done with that shit. That was quick. What are we looking at here? 700 more. Alright. Okay. And what do we need here? I still need the Nastra's devotion blueprint. So we'll do that one. We'll do that one. So I guess I'll have to go back to the drawing board for Luna's gun, unfortunately. I should have known that she would be like Glay, and criticals and shit like that don't affect her. Should have known. Oh, excuse me.
All my senses have come alive.
So did anybody else hear that apparently of all the people, Stephen Colbert is going to be writing a new Lord of the Rings movie? Anybody else hear that? I keep hoping it's just a dream, that it's not actually true. That a piece of shit, washed up, fucking goddamn late night talk show host is going to be writing a goddamn Lord of the Rings fucking movie. They just need to stop. They just need to stop. You're not gonna get better versions than what Peter Jackson did. Just leave it at those 3 movies and be fucking done with it. Leave it the fuck alone. Put it the fuck down. You do not need to expand that fucking universe. He told you the important parts of the story because those are the books that he wrote. You know, if he had wanted you to know where goddamn Aragorn's goddamn fucking boots came from, or where fucking where Frodo got his fashion sense or some fucking stupid shit like that, he would have fucking told you that shit in his book. But he didn't, because that wasn't important. But now we're gonna get Stephen Colbert write a stupid piece of shit story about some one sentence mentioned bitch, somebody's fucking daughter, who's gonna look up a mystery. This is a synopsis for the story. She's going to investigate the mystery of how the war was almost lost. Now, you tell me, is that important? How the war was almost lost? Because we know the war was not lost. We know that the ring was destroyed and the realm was saved. So do we need to know how it almost wasn't? Is that important? I don't think it is. Just so you can have a fucking bullshit reason to make a female a prominent character in the universe that is largely 99% male oriented. But that's what he's gonna do. And it's gonna lose so much goddamn money, it's not even fucking funny. It's not even funny how much money that movie is going to lose. The studio is going to put so much into that, and they are not going to get jack shit out of it. Just like the War of the Rohirrim, or what the fuck ever, where they tried again to make a female prominent character who is not prominent in the fucking books. And it bombed. And why? Because nobody fucking gives a shit. Women don't give a fuck about Lord of the Rings. Now, you have your occasional geeky girl that's into that kind of stuff. And they are, you know, a tiny, infinitesimal portion of the rest of the women in the fucking world. The Lord of the Rings is a male-oriented fucking story. It is about men at wartime and in the military. That's what it's about. It's about the camaraderie, the sacrifice, the honor of men in fucking combat with a higher purpose. It is not about a fucking bunch of goddamn bitches who think they're tough. You know, you gotta try to get that agenda in there somewhere. You know, you gotta try to get the message in there somewhere. Women are as strong as men are. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Women can be just as good a soldier as a man can. No, they can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. They can bake some shit better than a man can, and one could even argue that maybe not. Women are nurses. Women are caregivers. Not doctors. Let me say that. Not doctors. Nurses. Women can be nurses. Not warriors. Not soldiers. If all that stood between me and my imminent death was a female soldier, I would be like, hey, can you just give me that gun? Can I take the gun? Let me have the gun. Yeah, I know, you've got more training, but you know, can I have the gun, please? I'd feel a lot more secure if you just give me the gun. Is that sexist? Yeah. Do I care? Abso-fucking-lutely goddamn motherfucking not. Not even remotely do I give a shit when my survival is at stake about being sexist. No. Yeah, honey, I know. Why don't you go make me a sandwich and you hand me that gun? Again, as I was saying the other day, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of people pretending that reality is not reality. You know? I'm tired of people fucking pretending that, oh, a female boxer could beat the hell out of a male. No, no. One punch to her head and she's out like a fucking light. One punch to a woman's head by a man and she is out like a goddamn light. That's how all these trans, you know, male to female boxers are doing so well and getting their gold medals, because all they have to do is punch a bitch once and the fight's over. Oh, but they take medicine and they get their, you know, they get their hormones down and, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The human male, man, is created to destroy. We are created to hunt, to kill, and destroy. And our bodies are built from a genetic level with that in fucking mind. We are protectors, we are destroyers, we are killers. Women are not these things. They never have been these things. They never will be these things. Because that is simply not what they were designed for. That's not, I'm not, you know, that's just the truth. Let's see. What's that last thing said? Oh, Serp says, I don't like Lord of the Ring anyway. Okay, fine, you're slow charging. Let me read the chat. Okay. I don't like Lord of the Ring anyway, so I don't care. But I did immediately think, uh-oh, when I saw who was writing. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. And there's also one coming out before that called The Hunt for Gollum, which is like, what? It's who fucking cares? We do not need to know all the intricacies of these minor fucking plot points of a larger, greater story. That is the problem with fucking writers today. That they get so fucking caught up in that kind of bullshit, like, oh, well, everybody wants to know what was Legolas like as a child. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't care. Everybody wants to know what was you know, what was it like the first time Aragorn met fucking Gimli? Well, we know that. No, wrong name. Gandalf. What, you know, no, we don't. We don't give a shit. If it was important, he would have put it in the fucking story to begin with. He didn't because it wasn't. But writers, because they can't come up with ideas on their own. So they look at pre-existing stories and they think, shit like in the Han Solo movie. Where did he get his blaster? Nobody gives a shit. I always assumed he got it at the goddamn gun store. And that was perfectly fine for me. I didn't ever need to know, okay, no, he got it. It was inherited and passed down or some stupid shit. I don't know, I didn't see the movie. I just know that was one of the things that happens in it. Just like you get to figure out where he got his name. I thought his parents gave him his name, to be honest with you. I didn't know it was a fucking sign to him by the goddamn Empire. For some stupid fucking reason. that he was in his goddamn fucking mid-20s and didn't have a goddamn name. What the fuck? It's just stupid fucking shit. It's just content. There's no creativity behind it. There's no quality behind it. It's just fucking bullshit content. It's just stories that fucking people put out there so a studio doesn't have to give up the rights to something. That's all it is. It's just fucking bullshit. We know it's going to lose us hundreds of millions of dollars. But we have to do it, or otherwise we've got to give up the rights. And somebody else might make one that's successful, that we could have made. And we can't have that. So let's put out any fucking kind of bullshit that we can that lessens the greater property as a whole, that taints it, that people have to look at and be like, yeah, that doesn't count as canon. I'm sorry, that's not real. Yeah, but it said Lord of the Rings, and yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter if it's been released or not. It's official. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, for instance, there's only 3 Star Wars movies. There's only 3. There's only 3 Star Wars movies. There's Star Wars, there's Empire Strikes Back, and there's Return of the Jedi. I'm so much of a fucking traditionalist, I don't even call Star Wars A New Hope. It is Star Wars. There's only, 3 Lord of the Rings movies. That's all there's ever gonna be. Just 3. No matter how much bullshit you fucking release, no matter how many fucking books somebody fucking writes that isn't Tolkien. Because I'm sorry, when the original person who created the shit is no longer capable of writing the shit, nothing is real. It doesn't count. It's not authentic. Just like George R.R. Martin with the fucking Game of Thrones. He's never going to finish that story. So whoever fucking dipshit they hire to eventually come in and finish that story, that's not official. In my view, it's not official. Because the dude who created the fucking universe did not finish it. Now, I've not read any of the books, mind you. This is just my overall attitude, is the fucking person who creates the shit, if they don't write it, it's not real. And now I even take it so far as to, just because George Lucas, put the okay on everything that was created by Star Wars, if he didn't actually write it, it ain't real. The prequels were nothing but a series of situations that led to lightsaber battles. That's all those movies were. Was a series of events that led these 2 people to confront each other with lightsabers, and then on to the next event that would lead 2 more people to confront each other with lightsabers. That's all it was. It was just minor little bits of story in between lightsaber fights. and the story that was holding them together was not good. Yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see Darth Vader as a whiny little fucking stupid kid. Because that doesn't take away the mystery or the presence of such an evil character at all. When you see him as just a whiny little fucking bitch kid. That doesn't lessen him at all. So we can't have mystery anymore. Everything has to be explained. Everything has to be, you know, spelled out. No nuance. No you sitting at home and thinking, wow, I wonder what he was like as a kid. I bet he was this, and everybody having their own individual, you know, idea. No, we're gonna settle that now. We're gonna make him a little snot-nosed fucking bitch that any normal person would have fucking backhanded across the goddamn room the minute he opened his mouth. Shut up, boy. I mean, which they could have probably went in a better direction and had him, you know, be a truly evil person from birth. Because, I'm sorry, a lot of people don't believe this, but some people are born fucking evil. It's not something that they're pushed into. It's not something that they get hardship that you know, oh, this is the reason that he was like this. Because, you know, his mom was killed by sand people, and so he, you know, he was denied a family, and he was had no father, and he had this and this. You know, some people are just fucking born evil, and that's all the story you need. Some people don't have to be corrupted. They're born that way. And that makes a better evil character than one that you want to have sympathy for. Oh, poor Anakin. Poor Anakin. Poor little baby. He had such a hard life. See, don't you feel bad when you know, don't you feel bad for the villain now? Knowing how he became a villain? Doesn't that change your perspective on things a little bit? No. No. It doesn't. It doesn't. No matter where you came from or what you did, every decision that you make is your responsibility, and you make it, knowing the outcome and the choices and you make it. Oh, my dad hit me, so that's why I beat people. I beat my wife. No. You choose to. You don't have to. You choose to. Don't put it on anybody else. If you're evil, you're fucking evil. And it's your fault. Nobody else's. No other situation in your life. Doesn't matter. If you choose to do evil, you're fucking evil. And it's your fault. Nobody else's. I'm an asshole. I could not be an asshole. But I don't want to not be an asshole. So I'm an asshole. And if you don't like it, that is 1000% your problem. Not mine. But I make the choice. I could be nicer. But I see no reason to. And that is my fault. I'm aware of the situation. I'm aware of what it does to me in certain social interactions. I'm aware of certain things that it could deny me in my career or, you know, friendships or what the fuck ever. And I don't go around thinking, well, it's because, no, it's because of me. I know this. Oh, don't you feel bad? Oh, look, Cruella de Vil. The reason that she wanted to kill those puppies was because when she was a little girl, her mom was killed by Dalmatians. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? You know how far out of your goddamn way you have to fucking go to try to fucking humanize a fucking villain by saying, well, her mom was killed by Dalmatians? Are you fucking shitting me? Really? Fucking really? But that's what passes as writing these days. Take an existing IP, look at the bad guys, and say, how can we try to make this person good? How can we try? How can we? And I'm sorry, I exist in a world of black and white. It's right or wrong. There's no gray areas in my mind or in my world. Do or do not. There is no try. That, you know what I'm saying? That's the world that I live in. But they want to create these morally gray areas for these characters that are inherently fucking evil and wicked and despisable and despicable. Because deep down in their hearts, they are evil, wicked, despisable, and despicable. And they know that. They don't know what heroes are. Writers don't know what heroes are anymore. They don't understand sacrifice. They don't understand honor. They don't understand, you know, one person giving themselves to something better, to bigger, just because they can. They don't understand the motivation of a superhero, that I have these abilities and I have to do something with them. I have to protect people with them. They don't understand that. They don't understand why Peter Parker couldn't just go off and have a fucking girlfriend. Because why would you bring somebody into that world where they're potentially at risk? They don't understand that. They have no idea, because they only think about themselves and what they want in that immediate moment. That's why, like I said, they try so desperately to take these people that we see as evil and make them relatable. It's like this game, for instance. You know, let's take Carol. Does anybody out there, Carell, however you pronounce it, does anybody out there give a shit that maybe his mom was mean to him and that's why he's such a piece of shit and trying to destroy his world and ours? No. Because you know what matters in that statement I just made? That he's trying to destroy our world. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I don't care why he's doing it. I don't care. Doesn't matter. He's doing it, and we have to stop him. Period. Leave it to the historians, maybe, or not. Just like, don't. Who cares? Just very annoying. And they did the same thing with Thanos and Marvel. You know, they did the same thing. They made him into an eco-terrorist, so you could be like, oh, well, from his point of view, it kind of makes sense. No, you know, in the comic books, he was in love with the physical embodiment of death, with the female physical embodiment of death. And he wanted to please her, and he wanted to destroy everything. He wanted to kill everything. The motherfucker murdered his mother when he was a fucking toddler and fucking dissected her to understand how she worked. He was fucking evil.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
He was not an eco-terrorist that was trying to make sure that the rest of the universe could survive. That's not what he was doing. He was a fucking evil piece of shit that wanted to kill people for the sake of killing people. That's it. But you can't have that. You can't have that. No. You have to have people, you know, walking out of the theater reflecting, was Thanos right? Was Thanos right? No, he wasn't right, because he just wanted to kill everything. Now, Thanos is one of my favorite Marvel characters, don't get me wrong. My favorite three fucking Marvel characters are Adam Warlock, Thanos, and Gamora. Not in the MCU interpretations of any of those three, because they're shit compared to the fucking comic version. And the road to Thanos' redemption in the comics, before they took it away from Jim Starlin, who was the person who pretty much created fucking Thanos. Nobody could write Thanos, Adam Warlock, and Gamora like Jim Starlin. Nobody. Because he understood the complexities and the depths of those characters like no one else fucking did. He made you take a murdering, he made you like a fucking murdering psychopath. Like Thanos. And the road to his redemption, it wasn't even really, I mean, it was on the way to being redemption, and Marvel didn't want him to be redeemed. At the time, Marvel wanted him to stay evil because I guess they had bigger plans for him in the grander scheme. So the book that he was writing, which was oh shit, I can't remember what it was called. It only lasted like I think it was 18 issues, because they took him off of it after, I want to say, the first 6. They took Starlin off of it because he was redeeming the character. He was you know, he was doing something bigger, something more character driven with the character, and Marvel just wanted him to be, you know, a tool that they could use to further along another crossover fucking event. Well, Doctor Doom was last time, so I guess we'll do Thanos on this next one? Yeah, that's fine. Well, wait a minute. Jim Starlin's doing something really weird with the character over there. But he wasn't redeeming him in such a way that, you know, it's not like the people, the things that he was doing, the good things that he was doing to try to make up for the bad things that he had done, were still not really good. we're still, that's kind of still murderous. But okay, I see where you're coming from. You're trying. It wasn't about, oh, don't you feel sympathetic for him? It was Thanos was still the same person. So his methodology was still horrifically evil. But he was like, you know, oh, you people are at war with these other people? Okay, I'll just go blow up their planet. Is the kind of thing that he was, you know, he was doing. It was like But they turned him into an eco-fucking terrorist. Somebody who was concerned for the state of the universe. Somebody who wants to destroy the universe doesn't give a fuck about the state of the universe. But again, that's what they do these days. They've done the same thing with the fucking Predator series. They've turned the fucking Predators into the fucking protagonists now. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I think the Predators are cool as fuck. I don't want them to be the good guys. I want them to still, you know, as well. I mean, now if you put them up against aliens, then I'm gonna root for the Predators, obviously, because the Predators are the intelligent ones of the two, and not just you know, a natural-born, unthinking killing machine driven by instinct and the need to feed and breed. So obviously, I'm gonna root for the Predator in that situation. But if you put the Predator with a human, I'm gonna root for the fucking human every fucking time, because the Predator is a fucking alien monster. But let's write a coming-of-age story about a fucking Predator and a fucking legless goddamn android. Didn't you want to see that? No, I didn't. I didn't want to see that. No. I didn't want to see that.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Everything's just shit. Everything is just shit now. You know, it's everything. Everything in every aspect of life, from the entertainment that we consume, from the food that we consume, the production of our fucking goods, our houses, our fucking cars. Everything is just shit. Shit. We are headed straight fucking for idiocracy. Straight goddamn for it. Like a million miles an hour, heading right towards that fucking kind of a future. Where people are just fucking dumb and they just hit fucking picture buttons to do their job.
spacecraft is used to fly through void storms. It must be shot down. Transport en route to the Descendant's position. Close air support available. Danger close.
Fucker.
transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Ooh, I like that. I like the shiny red on that. Three different VSs. That's cool. A little too far away. Three different versions of VSa. They need to be doing that Spider-Man thing. Where they're like pointing. Mine is clearly the one who has been touched by the dark, let's just say. Alright, let's get rid of our shit. That's very glittery. Very glittery. Okay. 7:40. Do I have enough time to run the void vessel before the wall crasher? Maybe. Let's go battle armor. Let's go battle armor. Oh, caught in the stretch again.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Ah, shit. Thought I could sneak through. Alright, 10 minutes. Colossus we just got the warning. So I got 10 minutes. Fairly confident I can do this in 10 minutes. No reinforcements today. I ain't having it. Oh, shit. That was close. Back to Albion. We'll change to Blair and go to Axion. Actually, what we need to do is go with Glay again and actually check the damage afterwards. I just remembered that. Like I said, of course, this is Sunday, so I have to call it early. And remember, everybody, there'll be no live stream tomorrow, and it might be a little bit longer that I have to extend that because of the fact that getting my air conditioner fixed is going to cost $1,000. It's raining again today. How much time? 3.5 minutes. Where'd the duck cutter go? Minute and a half. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Duck cutter's back. Weaponized weeboo. Serp says, I'm going to have to catch up. I just got off the phone, LOL. Caught something about Marvel, but that's it. And then he says, let's go, Glay. Just me ranting. Today it was about entertainment. Don't think it's going to be high. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be high. Right here? Nope. Oh my god, yeah. I got a lot of modules built up. Guess I'll have to go sell some of those eventually. Oh, that's Freyna. Right. Yeah, that's Freyna. Alright, let's see. If I can get any new toys. $5,000. I think I'm still going to hang on to them. On the offhand chance that they come out with something new. Because I got plenty of places to get that stuff. The material, anyway. Right. How many of those things do I have? 11. Okay, so I just need 139 more. Well on our way. I can do this. Let's go do this. Let's go see if I got the blueprint for Niestra's devotion. Bread. That's pretty impressive. It's not bread 1 or bread 742. It's just the original bread.
Special human child. What do you need?
I need to go over here. I got it. Oh, I still had 2. All right.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Is that not the piece that I needed? No, it's not. As I have 3 of those. Okay. So I need the honeycomb and the cord. Nope, honeycomb and the roll. Oh. Oh my God, this woman is still dancing. All right. As most of you know, it's Sunday, so I gotta call it early. And as I said, there will be no stream tomorrow still. And I'm gonna have to stretch that a little longer than I had originally planned, because I had to come up with $1,000 to fix my air conditioning. So it looks like I'm going to be giving plasma for a bit longer. So apologies there. But, you know, what am I going to do? If I don't have air conditioning by August, I'll fucking melt. So there's that. But I will be here Tuesday, as always. And there's a playthrough coming out tomorrow, Monday. I think at noon is when I have it scheduled. Gears of War Reloaded. And of course, there's always Monday Night Mania. So I'll be there in a way. But otherwise, I'll see everybody Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sir, always a pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday off. For those of you who are lurking, we feel you through your silence. I know you're out there, and I feel your support, and I appreciate it. We would like for you guys to, you know, say hey occasionally, but it's you know, you got to be you, and that's all good. Thank you for regardless. For those of you who may be watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. We appreciate you guys as well here at IAC. Serp says, I think I shall check out the Gears of War playthrough. Now you're gonna have to give me a little bit of slack, because you know, I've been playing this game so much. It took a little bit to get acclimated to doing something completely different. It is not a run and gun straight into them kind of game. You have to be a lot more strategic with your combat, and it took me a while to get that through my head. So it's not going to be that my skills aren't going to be on display, let me just say. If any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw anything that you liked here, maybe if I was able to entertain you, make you laugh, chuckle, or smile, perhaps you can see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things is immensely helpful for the channel, particularly the subscribes right now. I'm 79 away from the 500 required to unlock memberships and super chats. So if you're out there watching this right now and you haven't subscribed yet, maybe this could be the day that you consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate it. For those of you who may want to support the channel in a different way, you will find links on my YouTube community page to my Patreon and my Ko-fi. It's totally optional, totally up to you, but it's there. If you saw something that you think might be worth $1 or $2, that'd be where to drop it. While you're at all that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I've got over 1,300 videos. Just a massive amount of videos, all kinds of shit, all kinds of content. I've got concerts that I've been to, shot on a good quality phone, so they're good recordings, good audio, worth checking out if you like the bands that I happen to, you know, go see. I also do original music that I write the lyrics to. I stress that I write the lyrics to. 100% lyrics written by me. I used to be a singer-songwriter when I was younger. My, you know, teens to late 20s. Yeah, late 20s it was. Might have crept over into my 30s a little bit. I can't remember exactly what age I was when I hooked up with the last band. But yeah, And I use an AI app to bring my songs to life in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. The Circle consists of Winter's Lane, lead vocals and bass, Rose Rolando, additional vocals, rhythm guitar, and piano, Olivia Burnstorm, additional vocals and drums, and Yvette Raynette, additional vocals and lead guitar. There's currently 10 albums on my channel right now. If you like chick metal and chick rock, you might dig it. I highly encourage you to check it out. You never know, it might be your new thing. You can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. And then I also have a female celebrity federation. It's every Tuesday for Tuesday Night Download. I was actually this weekend doing a lot of shit in the... I got to get all the stuff that I need to create all the characters, all the faces, all the logos, and all that stuff loaded up before the server gets shut down in a few days. And then I can take my time building it. I just got to get everything in place. I've got a Marvel vs. DC Federation coming soon. And like I said, I was working on the upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation. That'll be coming towards the end of the year. So keep an eye out for that if you're a fan of the wrestling series that I have. I know not everybody is. It's not everybody's thing. But if you are, it's coming. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams like you saw right here. Every morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Depending on my real-world work schedule. And, of course, Mondays for the foreseeable future, I have to take off for reasons. Where I play this wonderful game right here that we all love so much, the First Descendant. Sometimes chat joins me on my shenanigans. Sometimes chat's just here to cheer me on, and sometimes they're here to give me shit, but it's all in good fun, and we have a blast, and we'd love you to be a part of it. So, stop on by, hang out, say hey. We won't bite, I promise. And also, Fridays, I do Fall Guys Fortnite Friday between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., where I play Fall Guys and Fortnite, obviously, and much like with this game, I'm open to playing with chat. If you want to duo up, trio up, or squad up, just throw it in the comments or in the chat, and we'll probably make it happen. No one-on-ones, though. That's a hard and fast rule of the channel. Sorry. That's just the way it is. On top of all that, as if that wasn't enough, I've got a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. Horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulator. I'm down to play just about anything. I'll give everything, just about anything a shot. And I have a massive library of over 300 games. I should mention that. So if there's anything out there that you would like to see me play, drop it in the comments. I'll check my library. If it's there, bam, it gets bumped up to the top of the list of the next game that I'll get rotated in after whichever one I finish next, which should be Alan Wake. That actually, I think I have just one more episode's worth of gameplay for Alan Wake. I'm going to be playing that tonight, and we'll get that out on Tuesday. It may be a little longer episode than my videos usually are. I try to stick around an hour for my videos, give or take, a few minutes. But for the finale, sometimes I go a little long, and I think that is Tuesday. So there will be a new game rotating in. It could be the one you pick. You have a couple days. I'm just saying. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. I truly, truly mean that. You guys are the fucking bomb. You make this fun. And I just love fucking interacting with you guys. You guys are pretty cool. I think we're building a good community of pretty chill dudes And you know, I'm here for the ride, and I hope you're willing to go along with it. So thank you. And until next time, later.